What's going on, everybody? It's me, Alex, again. I am back. I know it has been a hot minute. I posted that video a couple weeks ago saying that I would be back making videos on a regular basis, and I apologize for the long distance between videos. It's been a hectic time for me with the move that I made a little video about before, starting work here, going to school, all of these different things, getting back into my fitness routine and my health routine. Yeah, it's been a crazy adventure. I'm also working on getting certified for my personal training certificate, the course, whatever you want to call it. So I'm working on that. But the biggest thing I'd like to talk about is, well, I'd like to make a couple different points, but one of them is something that a couple of people have been asking me to do, in talking about your nutrition and talking about making a diet plan for that meets your personal needs and things of that matter. And I know there's a ton of calculators online saying about you what your caloric intake has to be, how many, counting your macros, you know, all that stuff, your carbs, your proteins, your fatty acids, whatever you want to say, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm not a nutritionist. I'll be first to say that. I am not the best at this, but what I do know is what you shouldn't be eating, and then going from there. I tell people, if you haven't stopped eating or drinking carbonated beverages, that's probably your number one right there. Those are empty calories that are hardest to lose. That's what's going to mess you up the most when it comes to losing weight and getting back on your fitness track. Number two is that sugar. I'm sorry, there's a motorcycle or a lawnmower? I'm not sure. Anyways, back on track. Is the sugars, right? And I'm not talking about natural sugars like you find in fruits and vegetables like that. Those are good sugars. Not too much of them, but they are good sugars. I'm talking about, you know, cookies. I'm talking about ice cream. I'm talking about going out and eating all these desserts and all this junk that you find processed foods. You know, I cut out processed foods. I don't eat that stuff anymore. And that's a number two. That's a huge thing, because people will still go out and eat fast food, go out and buy chips, ice cream, cookies, all these things, you know, cakes and Twinkies, and they think, okay, it's a cheat meal, it's okay, I can eat this once or twice a week and still be good. On some cases, yes, you can, but if you're just starting out, you have to be as strict as possible. You can't be letting yourself slip up with something as major as eating those high sugary, high calorie snacks, all right? They're not going to do you any justice. And number three is what I would say is stop eating, is the quantity. You guys, some of you guys that come up to me and you talk to me, I'm not saying you guys, you know, like you're a certain group of people, but some of the people that come up and talk to me, they say, well, I'm eating the right foods and I'm still not losing weight. I'm eating greens, I'm eating small amounts of protein, high chicken, you know, fish, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, let me see your the quantities, let me see your portions. They're eating full meals every single time they're having a sit down, you know, a snack in the middle of the day, it's a full meal. Another meal at lunchtime, you know, full meal at dinner, plus some. The portion control is half the battle when you're making nutrition, you know, making a diet plan for yourself. Because yes, I could be eating soybeans with white chicken breast and a salad every single meal, but if I'm eating too much, there's still calories there, and they'll still be too much for you. Hence why you won't be losing weight. You'll lose weight slowly because you're not eating junk food, but you're still gaining weight or maintaining that body weight because you're not portion control. There's no portion control there. So those are three as far as cutting things out of your diet. And secondly, as far as diet goes, I would honestly say, as far as creating your own diet plan or looking at diet plans online, don't model your diet plan off of somebody you find online. If you find some kind of personal trainer online or something like that, and they say, buy this diet plan for $11 because it's on sale from $40 to $11, it's all the same, okay? Their version of a proper diet and a proper balanced meal plan is different than what yours is. All of our bodies are different. Some of us can intake 5,000 calories a day and not gain weight, because that's how our metabolic rate works. You can go off of them and kind of judge off of it and make your own meal plan off of it, but don't follow somebody's meal plan exactly, because it's not meant for you. They didn't sit down with you and learn your body and see how it works and then make the diet plan for you. No, they didn't. They wrote down a general, basic plan of good, healthy foods to eat, wrote it on paper, and sold it for $1,000. That's what's going on there. When it comes to making your diet plan, do those three things I told you about, as far as cutting food out, but then go as far as learning your body, trial and error. That's how I worked it out. I mean, yes, I looked at stuff online as a general kind of outline of what I need to do, but you need to trial and error. Find out about how many calories make you feel full, and then start moving down from there, still eating healthy food, and kind of find that healthy medium. You're still a little bit hungry in the afternoon, and you have a snack, and then have a full meal whenever you have your full meals, whether it be middle of the day, at night, morning, whatever it may be, and trial and error. Find that caloric intake you need with a balanced amount of proteins, good carbs, healthy sugars, and then take a little bit off of that. You want a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight, and if you're trying to gain muscle mass, a little bit more than that, caloric positive amount of calories, whatever you call it, more calories than you need. So say if you needed 2,000 a day, if you're trying to have a caloric deficit, a surplus, that's what I was thinking of, caloric surplus. But anyway, caloric deficit, if you're at 2,000 calories a day to maintain body weight, or at what you're at, go down to 1,750, something like that, trial and error. And if you're trying to gain weight, 2,500. Something like that. It's about what works for you. I can't sit here and tell you exactly what you need to eat because I don't know you, right? I could. I'm always open to helping individual people as long as you comment down below, like the video, and tell me what you think about it, all right? Tell me what you need to hear so I can help you out, right? Message me. Tell me what you're trying to figure out for your own personal lifestyles, okay? I'm open to anything. So it's all about personalizing it for you and finding what works for you, trial and error. That's what I can say definitely about the nutrition part of this. Now next I would like to talk about something else, change gears a little bit. We've talked about nutrition a little bit, what you need, caloric deficits and stuff like that. But other than that, I've gotten a lot of questions on what style of training people should be doing. Me personally, I change it up a lot. I don't like just doing a bodybuilding circuit, doing a strongman circuit, doing a powerlifting, weightlifting, whatever it may be, calisthenics. I don't like gearing towards one thing because I think the body is meant for doing everything, and you should have a little bit of everything in your workout plan. But that's, for me, that's what meets my criteria of what I want to do with my body and my fitness goals. But for somebody who's going into bodybuilding or going into strongman it depends. Obviously, if you don't know and if you haven't done your research yet, strongman and powerlifting is it's about how much weight you're lifting, honestly. And with strongman, it's in different shapes and different sizes. You have Atlas stones, you have kegs, you have kettlebells. I'm so sorry for the noise, I don't know what's going on. But things of that matter, and it's about how heavy you can lift it and how good your grip strength is, really. And that's strongman. Powerlifting, weightlifting, it's just generally how strong you are with good form. That's what that is. Powerlifting, bench press, squats, deadlift, depending on where you are, a power clean or a snatch, weightlifting, things of that matter. And it's strength, it's about low reps and high strength, high weight, it's about how much you can push. That's all that is, and it's generally keeping your reps under 6, really. Doing sets of 1 to 3, just pushing out weight, and doing that body part, 2-3 times a week sometimes, depending on how well you're training and how long you've been doing it for. Then you gear towards the bodybuilding side of things, and it's all about volume. It's about sculpting your body. It's about getting a peak on your bicep or getting your rear delts to have striations on them. That's bodybuilding. All it is diet and volume. Literally, that's all it is. It's turning up the volume, doing 12, 16 reps for some exercises. I don't like doing it for everything. And then, a lot of tweaking with your diet, because that's a lot of what bodybuilders do is macros, counting calories. It's a huge part because that's how you sculpt your body. It's how you gear your body to figure out what's going to give me the best look, what's going to be the best physique, And then you get into the calisthenics side, which is a personal favorite of mine. I'm not very good at it, but I respect the people that do it because of how hard it can be. Calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, body weight exercises, with adding weight to those exercises to make you better at a body weight exercise. Those guys are freaking crazy. If you've never seen like Bar Brothers and things of that matter, those guys are nuts. And there's a lot of people who literally just do weight loss off of calisthenics because it's a great way to do it. You don't need a gym, you need a park. That's all you need. Or being out in your house doing push-ups and sit-ups and things of that matter, and planks and dragonflies and all that good stuff. But that's all it is. Push-ups, sit-ups, and dips. And pull-ups, of course, if I didn't already say that. Pull-ups. It's the most basic thing you can do. So as far as finding what's good for you, back to the point, it's all about what you want to do. If you want to be strong, go into powerlifting and weightlifting. If you want to be cut and look good for the dudes or the chicks, You gotta go. You're gonna go into more towards a bodybuilding exercise circuits, you know. And if you just want to be in good shape, you can do what I do. Do a mixture of all of them. Maybe here and there I'll gear towards a little bit more towards the bodybuilding side or the weightlifting side, but you know, that's the benefit of doing this stuff often, is that you can choose what you want to do. I'm not a physique trainer, I'm not a strongman trainer, I'm not very huge, I'm just in good shape. And that's how it is. I still do cardio as much as I hate to do it, and I still do calisthenics whenever I want to, you know? So, look up online, just see what people are doing, see what the professionals are doing, you know, like those guys who do the crazy calisthenics and stuff, see what they're doing and see how they started, you know, you make your own way off of it. Same with the powerlifting and bodybuilding, stuff like that, you know. It's all about making your individual path to fit your individual needs, not somebody else's, and not doing exactly what they did, because if you followed this dude because he's a pro bodybuilder, doesn't mean that's how you're going to do it. If you follow this dude because he's a professional strongman, you're probably most likely watching this video, you're not 6'8", 400 pounds. I'm sorry. Some of you might be. I don't know. But it's all about doing what you need to do with your skill set and with your experience level. Now back to what I've been doing lately as far as my weight training and my fitness goals. I'm really trying to get back into this so we can build the Active Made movement. It's something I feel like I need to do and I want to do with my life. And so I've been getting back in the gym. I'm working with an ankle injury right now, so I haven't been able to do as many leg exercises and like deadlifts and things of that matter, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. I got a couple x-rays, went to a physical therapist. I'm going to a physical therapist hopefully this week, so we'll see about that. But right now I've been doing a little bit more just bodybuilding upper body to kind of compensate, not trying while I'm kind of off with this bum ankle. So I've been gearing towards that right now, and then doing a lot of just upper body calisthenics to stay in good shape. As far as my diet goes, I've been hitting a lot of really just core, I guess, paleo style dieting. I'll put a little picture of it right here, hopefully. I've been meal prepping sweet potatoes with like a lemon pepper chicken breast and either a cup of brown rice or string beans, depending on what I'm feeling. And that's what I've been eating, maintaining a lot of water during the day. I'm sweating a lot. And then as far as my higher fatty, higher protein meals go, it's lean ground beef, and it depends on what I'm putting with it, but it could be like lettuce, like a salad with no dressing on it, and like some fruit, really. So it's kind of like balanced out. All of them are really doing the same thing for me, but mix it up, because that's a big thing. If you're meal prepping, don't make the same thing every week. You're gonna get so bored, and it's gonna be dreadful, and you're gonna hate it. I've done it before. I ate chicken breast and broccoli for like 3 or 4 weeks straight, and I was dreading my life. It was terrible. You gotta keep it interesting. That's the big part about this, is keeping everything interesting, so you wanna keep doing it and enjoy doing what you like to do, right? And if you're just getting into it, you don't wanna just like be sitting there, with your Tupperware, plain chicken breast, spice things up a bit. Have fun with it. That's the best part about this, is because there's no guidelines to this. It's whatever you want to do. If you just want to be big, fat, and strong, hey, that's the type of athlete. If you want to be lean and that Jeff side look, we shredded but natty or not, that's what you want to do. There's no guideline to fitness. Fitness is a journey that everybody can take in their own different way. There's not one of us are exactly the same. Some of us are similar, but no, we're not all the same. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in if you made it this far. Please like the video, share the video, tell your friends and family about it. Comment down below what you want to see for the next video and what you want to hear for the rest of the videos. So yes, thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Thank you for keeping your hopes up for me and continuing to subscribe and liking the videos. I love you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you. Stay tuned for more videos. Go follow the Facebook page, Active Made Fitness, that we just started. I will see you guys next time. Stay fit and stay hungry and stay active. Peace.